You know the feeling, right? Your phone buzzes, another so-called urgent notification. Your watch pings you about a call, and your laptop screen, well, it's just a sea of unread emails. For leaders today, this isn't just a minor annoyance. It's a full-on battle for your most valuable asset, your attention. So let's dive into why this is happening. This really hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? It's what we call the productivity paradox. And every founder, every executive out there feels this tension. I mean, you brought in all these amazing tools to get an edge, but somewhere along the line, you ended up becoming a prisoner to the very systems you built. So how in the world did we get here? How did we get so trapped in this constant storm of digital noise? You know, we're expected to think clearly, to lead with vision, but we're being pulled in a dozen different directions at once. This is the day-to-day reality for so many of us. That solid block of time you carved out for big picture strategy, yeah, that gets shattered into these tiny, useless pieces. Every single ping, every buzz, it just fragments your focus until that deep, innovative thinking feels, well, almost impossible. You're not really leading, you're just reacting. Okay, so let's switch gears a bit. Let's go from the feeling of being distracted to the actual science behind it. Because what's happening here isn't some lack of willpower on your part. It's a biological process. Your brain literally wasn't built to handle the world we've created. And here's a key term you need to know: attention residue. Think about your focus like a spotlight. When you switch from, say, a spreadsheet to answer a quick email, that spotlight doesn't just instantly snap to the new thing. Nope. A piece of it stays behind, stuck on the email, which means the light shining on your spreadsheet is now way dimmer. You're never fully present on the new task.
And this is where it gets really interesting and kind of scary. It becomes this vicious cycle. You start with a simple task switch, which triggers a little hit of dopamine. That's the same reward chemical you get from gambling. That creates a craving, a dopamine loop. This leads to mental fatigue, which then rewires your brain to want more of that instant gratification, making you even more dependent. It is a perfect storm for distraction. And get this number from UC Irvine research is just staggering. After just one interruption, it takes an average of over 23 minutes to get your full focus back on what you were originally doing. Now just think about how many times you're interrupted in a single hour. The cognitive cost is absolutely enormous.
See, your brain desperately needs downtime. It has this incredible default mode network that kicks in when you're not focused on something specific. You know, like when you're on a walk or taking a shower. That's where the magic happens. It's where breakthrough ideas come from. But the constant digital noise, it blocks this mode completely. It crowds out the very mental space you need for true innovation. Okay, so we get the problem. We see what's happening. So now,